when you work so hard, when you train so much, you kind of somewhere know what you're capable of doing. So sometimes your performances are just a reflection of your training. So when you know that you're well trained, it's probably not that surprising when you do, really well. So this particular record that you're talking about was something that I had anticipated. So I was very happy, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing better than that. So actually it was a process for me. I started off as a distance swimmer, and I've had a very unconventional career, but I think it was more, rather than creating a balance, it was more like a process of transition for me. So it started off really good because in my teens I was doing a lot of yardage, and I created a very good base for myself, which I think kind of set up my sprint training, base for me for the future. So as I grew older, it definitely got easier for me to sprint. So I think the distance played a big role in making me the sprinter I am today. So my sister was an international level swimmer when she was an age grouper. So I guess when she was like 12 or something. So just as pastime, I would like hang around, by the pool when she would be training. So that's when my mom decided to, like put me into the pool, and the rest, as they say, is history. Yeah. I think for first and foremost, what I want to tell everyone that there's always going to be something that's that somebody is not going to like about you, or somebody is going to point out as a flaw. But what's very, very important is that you should love yourself like from within, no matter what you look like, on the outside. Secondly, I feel it's very important for me to share this message because a lot of people, go by the standards of what they see in images. So those are like mostly Photoshop pictures, and that's not actually what people look like. So don't, base what you should look like on what you've seen on the internet or on social media, because that's like, mostly not true. So I think I would say my training buddy, Sandeep Sejwal. Yeah, he's a really good friend, and he really yanks my chain all the time. But I think like he's a really big inspiration. Watching him train and stuff like that is amazing. And I always keep saying this is something that I feel very passionately about, is that a lot of athletes, like all the athletes you saw today, the international, they're all succeeding with the best facilities, whereas Indians it's still a developing sport. So if anyone who's achieving something at international level, given these facilities, is something that is extremely commendable, and I absolutely respect that. I think definitely an investment, in financially, and even I think a belief in given athletes that, if given that kind of financial support, they can deliver, they can make sure that it's not, wasted, I think would go a really long way, starting from the grassroots level, not just at elite level. So immediate future, definitely the senior nationals this year. Other than that, I'm not thinking much, but yeah, I would definitely want to hope and aim for the Asian Games 2019, and I definitely plan to continue on training till then.